Yes.
Can you come forward again and do it to someone else, or do something else, or even let us see you?
I don't want to sound like a drama queen. I don't want to sound like a drama queen or anything, but I've really got a really bad headache at the moment. It's almost bordering on migraine, and that's started to happen over the last 5 or 10 minutes.
It's like crushing in my head and my stomach.
Yeah, but that's a normal thing though, isn't it, Carl?
Well, I think
for us sometimes.
Since we've been in here, it's gone 3 or 4 times as cold as it was when we came.
Oh, definitely.
But you know when you used to go here, even now, I can feel it in my head. Yeah. It's pretty, the air, you will feel the changes.
Yes.
A fascinating night in Prospect, and the paranormal activity has started already. Now, this Most Haunted Live has many firsts. For the first time, me and Leslie Smith and Julian Clegg are following the team around. We are basing ourselves exactly where the investigation is happening. Also, for the first time, we are using the resources we find in the Czech Republic in Prague. Last night we had a fantastic Czech medium with us. We've also availed ourselves of the services of somebody very special indeed, somebody in touch with ancient arts, almost primitive psychic powers. This man is known as a shaman. Let's find out how Slava, because that's his name, operates. Take a look.
Dobrý den, jmenuji se
My name is Slovak Class. I'm a shaman. A shaman is someone who must help communicate with the world and help the people around them on a spiritual level. It happens step by step from my childhood. I feel some deep connection with the earth and feel like there is something different around people like me. I mostly contact the spirits of the earth, but I can also speak with the spirits of souls who have departed this world.
Křesťanství a takováhle filozofie má...
It's different to Christian mediumship. That method has certain rules that must be adhered to. With the shaman method, I can improvise. I use the drum as a little helper. It helps me to go into a trance, which then allows me to open myself up to further communication with souls. I have 3 spirits with me, like guardian angels. They come into every part of the trance with me when I try to help someone. The 3 helper spirit guides are a tiger, a condor, and a dolphin.
To, co dělám, a dělám to běžně, že umím...
As part of the team, I think I can help to communicate with souls that are without bodies, but only human souls from this country. I will try to find them, glean information, and help them in any way I can.
Ale zesnulých lidí, ale prostě duchové této krajiny.
Fascinating. Now, this castle, Křivoklát, is based on an ancient Czech word. It means crooked, tortuous, winding, a bit like our journey tonight. And this castle was once the home to a very colourful character indeed. He was a self-proclaimed alchemist, possibly a black magician, and his name was Edward Kelly. Now, we have local historian and author Alena Jeskova to tell us more about this mysterious figure.
Jmenuji se Alena Ješková.
I'm Alena Ješková. I'm a writer concerned with the history and legends of Prague. There are many more legends about the life of Edward Kelly, one of them linked to a house in the lesser town. The house is literally called the house at the donkey in a cradle. The house names were usually derived from house signs, but the name of this particular house is taken from a legend. It was the first place where Edward Kelly stayed when he came to Prague and before he had the wealth to afford to live in the luxurious houses in the old town. The house belonged to a widow who had a small child. The legend says that Edward Kelly had his ears cut off in England as a punishment for committing theft. He was trying to hide this fact, so he grew his hair long to cover the missing ears. But the widow saw him once when he was combing his hair, and fearful she would reveal his shame, he cursed her only child to grow donkey ears. Later on, Kelly felt pity for the widow and revoked the curse. Nevertheless, the name remains with the house at the donkey in the cradle.
No, protože ten Křivoklát byl takový mohutný opevněný hrad, tak byl velmi často používán jako královské vězení.
Because Křivoklát is a mighty fortified castle, it was often used as a royal prison. The location was convenient, it was in the middle of dense woods, making it difficult to travel to, and this is where Edward Kelly was imprisoned. He attempted to escape, and the legend says that the escape was not successful. Indeed, it was quite an embarrassing incident for him, as he fell off the rope and ended up in the castle ditch with a broken leg. After this, he was sentenced and taken to a different prison, where he died, I believe. It was somewhere else in Bohemia. He is said to have taken his own life by swallowing poison.
A dokonce mám dojem, že zemřel ve vězení vlastní rukou, že vzal jed.
So much history to this place. We're going to bring you more of it throughout the programme and also give you the chance to tell us what you are seeing and sensing via the webcams. Julian Clegg has more. Julian.
Thanks very much indeed, Paul. Well, Yvette, Paul and I were only agreeing earlier, this is very much like our trip to Transylvania. I know you enjoyed that show and you had some great sightings when we were in Romania, so let's have some more tonight, please. Look at the webcams, tell us what you see through the evening, and we'll report back on those 4 webcams around the castle here at Křivoklát. Now, let's have some more messages. Good luck messages coming in and thoughts for tonight. First of all, Nigel Dumfries, good luck to the team. I think the name Jan will cause mayhem tonight. Dave in Devon says Carl is really making it happen at the moment. It's going to be a good show, he says. Dave, thank you very much indeed for that one. And Cullen is watching behind a big cushion at the moment and loving the show. Stay safe, Carl, is the other message as well. Thank you for that. Janet from Blackburn with that message. Hiya team, say Charlie and Matty from Merseyside having a most haunted gathering this evening. There's a white figure, they say, on webcam 3 at the moment. Hope tonight goes well, team. Please stay safe. And another stay safe message from Joshua in Keighley. Hi Joshua, looking forward to the show tonight. I know you enjoyed the last 2 nights as well. Thank you very much for that message. And Adam in Lancaster has been in touch. Stuart will have to be very careful tonight as a theme there, as an evil presence has been following him for the last 2 nights in the Old Town Hall and in the waterworks. Take care, says Adam in Lancaster. And Linda and Kay had a dream last night that a black figure will be following Carl around on the show tonight from the castle. Don't think he means any harm. Great fans of the show and loving this special from Prague. Thank you, Linda and Kay. And Grace, again about Carl this one. I have a bad feeling that something could happen to Carl tonight. I feel that Richard from last night will be following Carl tonight. Grace, thank you. And Elaine, Neil, Andrew having a most haunted gathering as well. Good luck, team. We're loving the show from the Czech Republic. Really good. Looking forward to tonight's show from the castle. We like those messages. Keep them coming. We'll have more from Interactive a bit later on. For the moment, Paul, back to you.
Thank you, Julian. Now, the great poet and mystic William Blake wrote, "There is that which is known and that which is unknown, and in between are the doors." Tonight, we're going to be pushing on those doors to find out what lurks on the other side. After this break, Carl Beattie and Yvette Fielding join us live. Make sure you do. Welcome back to Most Haunted Live and an absolutely awe-inspiring location. This is Castle Křivoklát, just outside Prague. In fact, about an hour outside Prague, and we're basing ourselves here tonight for what promises to be, running till midnight, a truly awe-inspiring and absolutely terrifying investigation. And here, just to get you in the mood, to fill you in, is a little more about tonight's fantastic location.
Beyond the city of Prague and dating back to the 12th century, the medieval castle Křivoklát is a magnificent but isolated fortress surrounded by thick, menacing forest. In the daytime, the castle's spire gives it an almost fairy tale appearance, but come nightfall, it becomes a far more sinister and unwelcoming prospect. Locals speak of an ominous and unpleasant atmosphere upon entering the castle. Could ghosts still roam the corridors of this vast building, angry at the torture and suffering they endured whilst imprisoned here? It is said that Křivoklát's chapel, an area one would normally associate with peace and righteousness, harbours a disturbing and tragic tale. The tale goes that a builder working on the chapel was furious with his daughter for misbehaving and buried her within the chapel's wall. Legend says that a crack still visible today was deliberately left by the builder, warning his